guys, it's Nikki, and today I filmed a makeup tutorial for the look I'm wearing right now. It's basically my everyday natural makeup look. It's very dewy, so if you want to see how I did this, please keep watching, and also don't forget to subscribe because I'm definitely posting more videos now. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so to start off with primer, I always go between the Too Faced Hangover Primer or the Becca First Light Priming Filter, which is what I'm going to use right now. So I'm going to use this to prime my face. I really like hydrating primers, even though I have oily skin. I also like to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose like spray primer. It just hydrates your skin a little bit more. Okay, so every day that I wear makeup, I don't usually wear foundation. I always use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I just love it. I don't feel like I need that much coverage. So I usually use the color Tawny, but it's a little bit dark for me right now. I look super pale in the camera. But I'm gonna be using this color, which is Bisque. It's in the new packaging, so we're gonna see how this works. So I just put a little bit on my face. Okay, so then I use an IT Cosmetic brush. I don't know which one this is, but it's just a flat one. And I kind of just tap it in and then I start blending it in. Okay, so now that that is blended, also the lighting looks so much better. I lowered the neon sign, it was way too bright. I'm gonna use 3 different concealers because I'm crazy. The first one I'm gonna use is the NARS Radiant Concealer in the color Custard. And I use this to highlight. Then I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I do a little bit of this under my eyes. Then the one place that I do like coverage is under my eyes, so I also use the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Warm Beige, and I just use that under my eyes. Now I'm using this Tarte sponge to blend everything in. Now that all my concealer is blended out, I'm going to be using this Hourglass powder. I'm obsessed with this powder. It is honestly my favorite powder I've ever used. And I use a little e.l.f. tapered brush, and I don't like the powder a lot because it makes me look cakey. So I kind of just powder very lightly over the areas that crease or are more oily, and then I do a light layer everywhere else. Okay, next I move on to bronzer, and I'm using one of the Fenty Beauty bronzers. I really like this color, and I'm using this really pretty brush from Wet n Wild. As you can tell, most of my brushes are drugstore because I don't understand why brushes are so expensive. I take a smaller brush and my Marc Jacobs bronzer, which is lighter and more of a cool tone, and yes, it's like breaking apart. And I'm gonna contour the slightest bit. Okay, so lately for blush, I've been using this Charlotte Tilbury blush in Pillow Talk, and it's really pretty. It has kind of like a highlight in the middle, but usually I use this NARS blush in Lovejoy. This is like my all-time favorite blush, so I think I'm gonna be putting this one and then a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury one on top. I just use a big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. On my face, I like to bring my blush more high rather than down here because I feel like it lifts my face up. I have a pretty round face, so I don't want to focus everything in the middle of my face. I know my blush looks crazy, but I'm gonna go into this one now with a smaller brush. Okay, so now that most of my face is done except the highlighter, I'm gonna be using this Marc Jacobs setting spray. It's the Recover Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. What I like to do is spray my face with that and then use whatever beauty blender to pat everything in so that there is no powder, because I hate the look of powder. Okay, so that spray makes your skin look so dewy. I think they don't sell this anymore, which is really sad, but I love it. Okay, so depending on the day and what I'm doing, I don't always use eyeshadow, but I'm gonna show you what I do if I do put on eyeshadow. So if I do, I use the Too Faced gingerbread extra spicy. This is just what I've been using lately because I got it recently and I absolutely love it. It doesn't look like something I would use when I see it in the camera, but then I saw it in person and I love it. So what I'm gonna do is use Soft and Sweet, which is a very light pink, on a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna put this on my crease. Then I'm gonna take Gingerbread Glam, which is a brown color, and do the same over top of that just to make it a little bit more brown. And then honestly what I do is get both colors and put it on my lid, my little whole lid. So that's literally all I do, and then I just run those colors underneath in my bottom lash line as well. And that's all I do for eyeshadow. I don't go crazy. I literally only do matte shadows just to have some definition in my eyes since I have smaller eyes. Next is highlighter. My highlighter changes all the time, but today I'm gonna be using this Dior little quad. I got it for Christmas and that's why I'm using it. This is my first Dior makeup product and I actually really like it. So I kind of just mix all of them together and I'm just gonna go on the high points of my cheeks. And then what I've been liking to do is getting the white color and just using my pinky and doing a little highlighter on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and then in my inner corners. So next is mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes and then I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara in waterproof. I always use waterproof because otherwise my lashes do not stay curled, and this is my all-time favorite mascara. So I'm gonna do that and be right back. Okay, so now for lips, I'm gonna be using this Becca lipstick in the color Tawny. It's just a very nice nude color. And the last step is setting spray, and my favorite one is the All Nighter by Urban Decay. So I'm just gonna spray this on and I'm all done. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. This is kind of what I do when I do want to wear makeup. It's very natural and glowy. So I hope you guys liked it. Give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.